Hey, this is a really good video. I highly recommend you watch it. This is 30 and a Wake Up. His name is Kevin. He does a really good video on how he affords to travel full time. And there's it's just really good. You sometimes wonder about some of these nomadic traveling people. How do they afford it? They can't live off of YouTube, can they? Are they making enough money there? Here's his secret, I think. Simplicity, number one, even across his life, simple. And number two, it's only him, right? He doesn't have a family. He doesn't have, kids and everything else. It's just him. He's only responsible for himself. And I think those are two big things. And he's made some smart investments in his life. But he's not I wouldn't call him rich. He's not rolling in dough, fancy, but he's smart. He spends his money smart. He invests smart. He's doing a good job. I don't know. It's a good channel. It's only 14 minutes long to watch this, but it really tells you some interesting things about how he survives. A couple highlights of it. Kevin there, he used to be in the military, so he does get a military pension. He does dividend investments. He has quite a substantial dividend investment. So that's what he calls his passive income. And he has a little bit of rental income from a rental property he owns. So that stuff is just basically stuff that he gets every month, and he doesn't have to worry about actually working for it. But again, you have a nice investment portfolio, you get the dividend investments, and you pretty much, it's worry-free. You just look, he says he checks it every now and then, and oh yeah, there's a payment, there's a payment, there's a payment, and they go right into his bank account. And then he talks about his YouTube stuff. And again, like most people on YouTube, you get your AdSense income just from the ads during your videos. You get your, you can make some extra money with, memberships plus live streaming. And he didn't say exactly how much he makes every month, but what does he have here? 72,000 subs. So we can't look at the Social Blade because he's obviously deleted a bunch of videos. So this Social Blade estimate is all screwed up. But anyway, I don't know. Why did he delete some videos? I don't know. They're all pretty good. So anyway, and then the other thing he does is he basically focuses all his money on his travel. It's that's what he likes to do. Whether it's buying a vehicle and traveling around the States, or whether he's like what he's planning to do now, fly from Hawaii and then stay in Thailand for a while without a vehicle. Sometimes he has a motorbike. He has different modes of transportation, but he says it's the transportation costs and the food and the lodging are his three expenses. And he says by what you call location arbitrage. Location arbitrage is that where you take American dollars and use them in other countries with lower costs of living, you really can do very well. And he listed a whole plethora of countries from Peru to Thailand to Bulgaria, all over the place, Vietnam, where you can go there with like $10 and your $10 will buy you $50 worth of stuff. Because their prices, their food prices, their transportation prices, their lodging prices are so much lower than ours. And you see that all the time. Remember Bald Bankrupt? We used to watch him. And he would be in Eastern Europe. And he would be staying in a hotel, that was X amount of rubles or whatever local money it was. And then when he translated that into dollars, it was like $6 a night. I mean, that was what a hotel cost you in, someplace in Ukraine. You know what I'm saying? And he says the same thing. You're the local, translating the American dollars into the local money and then using that over there, and you can really get some good deals. A lunch for 50 cents, a hotel room for $20 a night, something like that. Way lower than what you pay in other countries. So anyway, really good video. Check it out. He seems to really know what he's doing. But what it is focusing everything and keeping it simple. Even all of his, he says that, his investments are done so he doesn't have to worry about them and mess with them all the time. And keep it simple, do it all. And again, I think the big plus for him is it's just him traveling. Now, if he had a wife, if he had kids, other family obligations, he probably would not be doing quite what he's doing, but he's able to do it. So anyway, good video. Check it out. I highly enjoyed it. 30 and a Wake Up. How I Afford to Travel the World Full Time. You can do it. You could do it if you're so inclined. Okay, we got a new one from Kate Cloud. Remember she hiked the PCT a year or two ago. She's traveling around the country in her gypsy wagon or something like that. She's got a pet goat. She's got her pet goat. These, I guess, were shot back in, these videos were shot back in the late winter when there was all that big, huge ice storm there down in Texas and Louisiana where they had all the power outages and all that. Anyway, this is her wagon there. It's pretty cool looking, her trailer. That is her wagon there with there's the lamb, the goat, lamb, whatever, goat, and all the ice. So anyway, check it out if it's hot weather. Oh, excuse me. If it's hot weather and you want to feel cooler, this is definitely the video to watch. You will definitely feel cooler if you're someplace where it's over 100 degrees today. Watch this one and get some ice water, like Camo Dave there, and you will feel nice and cool. And okay, yeah, there's the goat. There's the goat. So hey, now that we're showing the goat, let's do some, how about some Pet Palooza pics? This is Rip Snorton's dog, Augie. Augie the doggy. What an adorable beast. This is Casita Kathy's dog, Little Lulu. Look at those ears. Holy Lulu. Lulu. This is Peggy and Zach's kitty, Cece. Hello. And finally, this is Sue's cat, Toby. What a regal little kitty there. Yeah. All right, so if you'd like your pet featured in Camo Dave's 2021 Pet Palooza feature, send its picture. It doesn't have to be, it can be a cat, dog, but any kind of pet you got, a goat, turtle, whatever, send it to camodave@gmx.com. Make sure it's a picture, not a video, okay? A JPG, a PNG, whatever, those are all fine. BMP, I don't care. But it's got to be a pictoire. All right. Yeah, let's do some letters now, shall we? Rip Snorton says, letters. Rip Snorton says, I like Lamont. That's Lamont at Large, a.k.a. Black Bigelow, but I can't figure out where he's going. He's always on the move, but there seems to be no point. He does his own traveling. He, I guess he does the cemetery tours, and I guess, he's looking to head to the Northeast, and then he looks up, I don't know. He does his own traveling, but at least he travels. Benny Simpson said, I think Unstoppable Morgan's new attitude, I like Unstoppable Morgan's new attitude, but a new attitude won't fix her problems. But I'm glad she seems to be on the right track. I find her vulnerability oddly compelling. No Name says, I think Camo Dave needs to start a new channel. Call it Shared Apartment Interior Design. Yeah, we were talking about Tiny Planet now, getting rid of her, she's no longer going to be doing any traveling around Euro. Instead, she is going to move to, where'd she say, somewhere near Lisbon, Portugal, and get an apartment and start doing interior design videos. Ryan Heffernan from Columbus, Ohio says, not only is Morgan battling you-know-what, she's also plagued by extreme loneliness. God bless her. Again, to some degree that, is her decision. She has definitely been hanging out with various guys along the road many times this year. And, it's her decision. She wants to be out on the road alone, it seems like, right? James says, get away from politics here as fast as you can. You'll ruin your channel. We're not becoming a political channel. However, there are certain political issues that affect YouTube, which, that's what we do here. We watch YouTubers. Those things, I try to at least tell you what's going on. I'm not telling you what's right or wrong or anything. We do have our ex-president filing a lawsuit against YouTube and some other social media outlets claiming that he was unfairly kicked off of them. And that's what we reported. A couple years ago, we had the COPA thing, the Children's Online Protection Act. That was a big political issue regarding YouTube and how they were dealing with things. So yeah, every now and then politics and YouTube do collide, and we at least try to keep you informed, but we don't take sides. You get it? Yeah, we're talking Tiny Planet. Anne, I guess that's her name, is going to Portugal. Brian Garrow says a lot of Brit expats have moved to Portugal and have started new farms on old farmsteads that have been empty. The rural population has abandoned the countryside for urban living, and there are some beautiful places available at very good for Brits prices. Grow your own grapes and make wine. 300 plus days of sunshine a year and a slow pace of life seems very compelling. Very compelling stories. What is it? There's a part of, I remember watching some British telly a while back, the Argrave or what is it? It's part of southern Portugal. Portugal has that kind of California-ish type climate, okay? It's very sunny, low humidity, lots of sunshine, low humidity. It's a very nice, if you have to pick a climate in Europe, probably Portugal would have to have one of the best. Charlotte says Unstoppable Morgan has a need for a much bigger home on wheels. 3 dogs and a Bronco can't be fun for long. Maybe okay for weekend getaways, but not the long term. And finally, we hear from SC1212 Abel. Hi, everyone. Reporting from Key Largo, Florida. No damage from Tropical Storm Elsa. Elsa, right. Some local flooding, but the liquor stores all ran out of booze. Oh, no. Oh, the humanity, says no name. Oh, the humanity. All right, everybody. Oh, I got to show you something. I got this in the mail. We got to do one more letter. I got to do another letter here. Hey, I got this card in the mail the other day from North Houston postmark. I don't know. Is this Ray? I don't know, man. I don't know, man. Anyway, yeah, it's a very flattering picture of me in my tight t-shirt. Anyway, thank you for your vids, Camo Dave 2021. I got to get a frame for this and put it up on the wall somewhere. Put it up on the me wall there somewhere. Whoever sent it, there was a no return address on it. Oh, CVS. What is that? CVS vodka. All right, everyone. Thanks for watching. Now, vlog under.